Hey squad, TitoBods here. So in this video, we're going to talk about the 3 hot topics today, and the first one is all about the Trials of Scion. Trials of Scion is really a good one for me. I don't know about everybody else, but there are a lot of players who I have asked that kinda likes this event because of number one, it is a little bit good for free-to-play players to actually play in a way if you know how to do it. So first things first, number one you have to do is you don't really need to actually port in to the place wherein the fights are going on or where the scions are actually respawning. The thing is, there are 4 major portals in those areas wherein you only need to actually click on those portals and teleport your main troops there or your other troops in there. So there's actually no zeroing if you are just going to use the portals. Now, there are 2 for your side and 2 for the opposing sides. So these are applicables for all the servers. Even if you are on the enemy server, you can also use the portals. For free-to-play players, you can use this portal to your advantage. You don't need to use your city anymore to port in the action. So with a flexible schedule also, if you are not that active every time, you can pick what time you really want to actually participate. And the best part is that you can just focus on the Scion and not the fighting. The only problem you're going to have here is if the opponent's server is actually a lot better than your server. Like if they're dominating than your server. So the problem will exist that you cannot really actually go for the Scion. But there are remedies for that. What you can do is find a spot, go to a specific portal near that spot that you have found, and then make sure that you are in the trees, or maybe when everything is in chaos, you want to sneak into the trees or maybe on a specific spot and just wait in there until the Scion actually spawns, because there are Scions that are actually spawning in just specific areas wherein they will spawn in just a matter of a few seconds. And make sure you don't travel throughout the field, because the Scions actually do respawn quick, and also the Scion can be taken down easily, so you can get your points. So the thing is that if you are a free-to-play player and you're afraid to get zeroed, you can use that portals. Now, the only downside also of that portals is that it has a timer. So it has a specific timer. So before you use the portals, the first thing you need to check is which portal is not near from opponents' cities, because sometimes they do intend to port near the portals so they can actually kill you. Maybe protect the portals for krakens and whales from your servers, so that your free-to-play players can actually field fights or actually do produce points and get their hands on the Scions themselves. The rewards overall of the events of the Behemoth is actually okay. It's for the betterment of the server for sure, but the individual rewards are kind of okay. It isn't really that bad because number one, you're gaining contribution points. You can use that in the store, and the store is actually better now, to be honest with you guys. And you're getting also your hands on battles, wherein a lot of players, I think, do really love some battles. And free-to-play players doesn't really need to worry because there are other free-to-play players also in the field. So it's just a matter of time before you can check which players you can actually attack and focus on those players. So that's my impression of the Scion right now. I do love what's happening right now. If only they can implement also the portals during the Primordial Conflict, I think a lot of players are going to be thankful for it. Now, let's talk about the PC version. So, it's coming actually today at June 24th. So, by the recording of this video at around 12 midnight, it is actually June 24th, and the release of the PC edition or PC version of the game is actually today. And here on your screen are the times it will be released for specific regions and for specific countries. So, and if you want to know more about that, head on to the Facebook page of the game. And also, I will leave a download link in the description for you guys to check out. Now, the third thing I want to talk about with you guys are the new bundles in the game. So we have the festival event going on for a while now, and I know I'm late for a day or two for this one. So we have a single top-up here. So these are for spenders, or really players want to spend, and for players who are confused what to prioritize. Number one, for me, as I always say, make sure you prioritize the thing you need at the moment. That's what is best, to be honest with you guys. But I can give you some specific bundles that are good and some specific bundles that I don't really recommend. So first up, the single top-up is good for all of the players because you can get just extra rewards for top-ups, and actually some of them are really good with the addition of this thing, so you have to only choose one, and I chose the legendary lightning crystals here because I do really need to upgrade my crystals now, or my gears now. So those are my choices here. So there are also like fine golds here that are good, and you don't really need so much of the speed ups anymore. I think if you are a whale or you are a mid spender, and really to be honest, most of them are really good. So I kind of just get my hands on the legendary lightning crystals right now. So yeah, today or this week is actually one of the best times to actually purchase because you can get extra more rewards. Now before we continue with this video, I have a discount code and a discount link in the description down below. Make sure to check it out to enjoy 12% discount and more in the process. So use my link down below and use my discount code. So anyway, for the midsummer sale, you only want this if you are going for legendary hero medals. If not, then I don't really recommend this. Now, the thing is, you can actually purchase this if your tactic is you want to purchase every single $1 of everything. You can also do that. Now, the advantage of that is getting all the speed ups. All the speed ups are there. You get a little bit of the gems, a little bit of the fine gold, the hammer, the flame, the torches, the keys, and of course the hero medal. So that's what's the advantage of. Now another thing is, next one, you need to focus on what you need. So that's what you can do. Now only get this one for me if you need really legendary hero medals. So this one, the limit of this one is up to $10, and I'm not sure if it restarts because it doesn't really have a reset button here. Unlike this one, this one resets, but this one doesn't have one. But I think this one is daily though. This one is daily. That's what I know. Now another thing is, right now for me, I am prioritizing my rings. So what I'm purchasing actually is this one, the Palm Pack. And then for the others, some players do intend to get their hands on the golden keys and the Torch of Enlightenment, because this time during the festival events are the specific time wherein your bundles for your keys and your torches has the lowest possible prices available for you guys. So it's even lower from where they are offering it from the lucky moments. So I think it's safe to say that here is the best time, or this time is the best to purchase actually the keys and the torches. So the good thing also here is it resets every 2 days. Now for the rings, as I've said, this is actually one of my major priorities, is getting my hands on the fine gold and the hammer. So this one has up to more than, I think I kind of opened up until $10, and then after that there's another one which is like around $20, and then for sure there are going to be more and more after that. So yeah, this one will reset also every day. So what I'm going to tell you guys is just purchase this from $1 to $10 and then wait for another day. Then you're going to purchase it again. The best value is always the lowest, so you have to have a limit and then take advantage of the reset. So that's what I'm going to tell you guys. Now for the gems, if your gems are already at red right now and you are a mid spender or a low spender, I'm not sure if you really want to push it that hard right now. So for me, gems are secondary until you get your hands on good level on your rings also. So if you have, for example, a level 20 ring, that's when you go back to your gems. That's what I did. So kinda right now I'm good with the gems. So again, focus on those. And for example, your rings now are level 20, go to your gems again to make them or push them to maybe red ones. And once you are also red ones on most of your gems, go back to your palm pack here, or I mean focusing on the hammers for your rings. And then if you want, you can also focus on just the speed ups, but right now we don't have that here for just focusing on the speed ups, although what we have is something new, I think, in my opinion, which is the flash sale. Now this flash sale, I think I only did encounter this one. Like there's also a next round in here where everything will reset. I'm sure that it's a different one every time it resets, so you can also get this one. The value here though is true, because look at this one, you have 4 gems here, or epic gems, for 10 of whatever this is, flash sale coin. Okay, 20 pieces of the flash sale coin is actually $1, so this is like 50 cents. And I think it's good for the value, right? So that's a good value. The 6,000 value here is actually a real one. So you just find your nuggets in here. Look for the nuggets wherein you can get your hands on. But make sure, as I've said, that you are in need of what you are purchasing. Like for example, this one, you have 45 legendary lightning crystals, and I need lightning crystals. Now what else can I get from that? I have 5 days of speed ups for universal, research, and training. So I will count that as 15 days. Now how much is that 200 now? So you have 200, which is $20. So $20, is it worth it to actually get it for $20? For me, I am not sure about that, because the 15 days of speed ups you can actually get it for $10 or less. And you mean like this Rewards here is for $10. Since it's 45 pieces and it's actually pretty a little bit rare, and you cannot get it every day, so it's worth it for me since I need it. But if you don't need it, you don't want to get that one. Now they also have added some of the attack bonuses here plus your unit capacity. Make sure you check this out every time it resets, so just make sure that you can check it out because there are nuggets like this one here, like the gems here. There are nuggets like that. Also, this one is, I think, pretty good with the amount of speed ups for the 50. So the 50 here is actually around just $5. So with $5 you already get your two legendary buffs here plus 80 hours of speed ups and 6 days of research speed ups, plus you get your hands-on urgent peace shield. So I think this is a steal because these two pieces here is actually around $5 in the value packs if you don't have a voucher. So you can see here it's around $5, but if you have a voucher, that's what you really need, that's what you really want. Now comparing it with what we have on the flash sale right now, I think it is a good one. It is a steal for me. The value really is good. So it's like kinda you're just purchasing the speed ups here, because if you can see the value of the speed ups here, it's like, let's say, around 6 days here plus 6 days, like 12 days. And if you're going to compare that with the custom gifts, and let's say it's it's $5. So let's say you have this. So 50 is like 2 days times 2 is 4 days. So this is 4 days. So 8 days and a half. So 8.5 days for that. And if you're going to compare it, as I've said here, it's quite a steal already, right? So yeah, you can actually get this one if this is yours. So it's going to be different every time. So you just really need to think of those. Compare the values with your other packs. Anyway, squad, I think that's it for today. I want to know your opinion about the Scion's trial and the whole Behemoths event right now, and for sure we're going to get more info about it as the time goes by, especially when the final battles are going to happen with the Behemoths attacking your city. So I want to know your opinions on that, and also of course the bundles. And if you are going for the PC version, let me know down below in the comments, and you know me, we're going to talk about it. And if you want to check out more of these kinds of videos, make sure to click on the video on your screen right now. And as always, squad, have a great day too, everyone. This is your TitoBods, and I will see you in the next one.